episode in 5-10 minutes.
Just Winter Altus.
Holy shit, you guys are playing TikTok.
Winter Altus.
Go faster.
No, you guys forgot the most important thing. There always has been.
What am I
All right, here's the deal, guys. All you need to know is in the briefing tab. Do you see execution, situation, and mission in the briefing tab?
I'm not
yes.
a server.
Yes.
Cool. Then do you have the objective? I'm not there because I'm at some cozy place in Langley across the world, but thankfully our radios will let you speak to me in case there's an emergency. But only if there's an emergency. Remember, this is a one-life op. Follow the job that's done in mission, and you should be able to be fine. If not, well,
Wait, what's
don't
that?
die, because if you all get wiped, then the campaign ends. So, yeah. More people that die in this mission, the harder the next one is, because that's more intel the enemy gets on people that they've killed off you, so.
I can't read.
I'm sure you'll all learn, or you won't. I don't know.
Buddy bag
Good luck.
Is
Is Langley code for a secret furry bunker?
Oh no.
Jeez.
There's my previous body. Ay. Alright, stream's going. Deleting that body. They're all up there. And now I'm gonna start organizing my stuff. So what do I want to do? Let's do one UAZ. Oh, my light's not gonna work. Oh, because it takes the first run. There we go. It's still too bright, I guess. That's A-okay. Where's the rifleman guy? And let's make sure his cargo's blank.
Don't get a choice in the matter for us.
How are you guys doing?
Oh, okay. That did not update correctly. Wonderful.
Oh, did the multi not update properly?
Yeah,
Alright,
updated.
well, I'll tab that and go fix that.
Oh, I literally
And yes,
said-
I'm doing
literally said
Skyrim
it was
music.
updated, but apparently not.
Cargo just takes a second to load. It says it's clear, but I think that's a glitch out instead, but that's fine. We'll just set that up on patrol. And then I have to set up the intel. And that should be good. Let me think, what else do I need? Barb, you already have a sub. I don't know what you're talking about. If only Barb could speak English. It's okay. He'll get there one day. Alright, what do I want to do? Let me check multi, because the mission's good, map is good. Yep, so... yeah, no, multi set for Outcast. Good. And I need to get the grid ref of this position. 142117.
Hey, CIA boys, you there?
And then put some intel down for it, which will be up here. And that's going to be create edit intel. I'll just say note. And 142117, good. That should be set. Let's go ahead and get all that set up. And then this guy, just to quickly copy and paste so I can use him as a debug. I'll move it to the corner, but yeah, it's pick upable. Yeah, alright, cool. So it's going in the morning. It should be fine. Let's go ahead and set up patrols. We need one patrol here. And that should be good, and I'll get the smaller patrol set up. There's a patrol of 6 and a patrol of 12. That's just for walking around in this area, and then everything else I'll spawn in if they go nearby the area. They have a very extensive brief written up, but I'm not going to go through all, like, I'll go through most of it with you guys, but it just contains a lot of intel on what they're doing, because it's assumed they're pre-briefed beforehand. So yeah, this is an actual campaign. If they all die, the campaign has failed, and I move on to something else, probably op-tray related, but this is all about a 1979-themed American counter coup. What that means is there was a coup. Is my server lagging out? Nope. Okay, that's just someone lagging out there. There was a... So, I'm pretending Napf, the island of Napf, NAPF, the map, is in the Sea of Japan, meaning it's right next to Korea, China, and Russia. And I'm pretending that the island of Napf decided to have a peaceful election to vote for communism or democracy, and they chose a democratic president. So the CIA came in, started setting up these caches, which are these orange dots. I don't have them on all of the map yet, because I'm curious to see what happens in this first mission.
Hey, PM.
That's fine. I don't mind taking it.
I mean, they can just look over and run over, so that's why they all spawn nearby. See if they're smart enough to actually go over there and check.
Hey, CIA boys, you there?
Hi, firm. Checking in 5-0.
Good check.
But basically,
Hey, cool.
the Soviets wanted to do a coup, but they didn't have the resources to do it, so they had the North Koreans lead the coup. And then the Chinese come in to back them up, and the Soviets are only going to get involved if anything really happens. This is high. Brief is on the map. I don't exist. I only exist for debug reasons. Good luck.
Hi, firm. Hi.
Here, want me to read it to you like a bedtime story?
No, I'll get one of these two chuckle fucks over here to read it at some
Alright,
point.
see, where do you want to move and regroup at?
So I also have everything sectioned off, but everything is, I've got the Koreans in non-white camos because they can't afford it, but they've got 7.62 AKs, and then you have the Chinese also having 7.62 AKs. And then the Soviet, Spetsnaz forces here, they have 74s. They're the only groups that'll have Mi-24s. Chinese will have T-80s and some other models here of vehicle, and then the Koreans get all the really early war stuff. Yes, 506 will be done after this Op Cherry Zeusing, and it's going to be a Star Wars thing, so I'm excited. He gave me a few questions. I tried to help him with stuff, though. He was having some weird issues with the server. So basically, what all of the intel tells them about is there's a VIP at Dogma, the president of NAPF, and they have to rescue him and bring him to Hydra. What they don't know is he's been taken from Dogma to a prison, and he's being held here. Hopefully they'll bring him to Hydra, because if he gets killed, then we go down a really dark path. And if they keep failing missions, but they stay alive, I do have a butterfly effect for this campaign, based off of what happens in every scenario. So this could turn into like a holdout against a Russian invasion-style operation, you know? Are the GM vehicles finally fixed damage-wise? I'm not using any GM vehicles. The only GM item I'm using is a TSB-rescripted Carl Gustav from GM, which has its damage models fixed, so I don't know. I don't know, Tootie. Is that Switch? What the heck are they on? But as they do stuff in the AO, the longer they stay in contact, the crazier things get. I'll be bringing QRF from Nashville. but all of these green fort positions represent fortified areas that the local government had that are now all under enemy control. And I told them that in the write-up to say, hey, you know, be careful about that. So execution just tells them what everything is. Alamo's their landing site. They're circling it for everyone. Dogma is where they're going. Hydra is where they have to set, bring the guy there. Vulture, I just tell them there's a patrol right there. I hint at it, but, oh god, see, they're marking up the map like children. Chestnut is another stash house, but I, you know, say some things about it. If they draw attention to Chestnut and I find Chestnut, then there's going to be less stashes in the AOs.
Latest from other CIA.
And then Nashville is where QRF comes in.
The map spam.
Situation is just the background of what's gone on.
You're taking too long, so I'm literally reading the
And then the mission is just them explaining how to do things.
This is on y'all.
Good kill.
So the PMCs, quote unquote, the caches are kind of for them.
Hey, freaking CIA, I'm gonna be in contact with you guys while you guys get their story time. What's your all's location?
We are still at Point Alamo.
Not talking to you.
Fair enough.
Look to your east across the river.
Just don't go to the radio tab, forehead. Like, you have one in your pack for a reason. There's no reason to go to the radio tab. Whatever. Goobers. Otherwise, other things to consider. All the Korean loadout kits.
Don't worry about it, we'll get this.
Squad leader with radio. Those guys are supposed to be rare, by the way, but that's how I'll communicate between groups. So the bigger squads have one, but the smaller squads don't, so I'll have to literally listen for gunshots. Then you got the team leader who leads teams and whatnot. PKM gunner, AT guy, he'll also be really rare. Grenadier, he'll be rare as well. Marksman, which we'll see occasionally. Regular rifleman, medic, and then pilot, and then vehicle gunner, and I gave him the PPSH, but the modernized version of it, because I'm like, screw it, why not? And then the Chinese. It's Koreans, North Koreans, Chinese, and then Soviets. Same thing, AK, team leader, PKM. Similar guns, but they actually have, like, camo and shit. Can't get on 50 on what?
Send in goat teams.
Unless you have a separate thing.
Alright, so they ran a guy over from the PMC group.
You know, you guys are paid to do your own thing.
But I mean, if the short ranges I gave them have issues, I'm just going to remove the short ranges, because I can't be bothered. They'll just get LRs, I don't care. Hex Omega 2309, thanks so much for the 4-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the operations. I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. We'll see how things go. They don't have any AA, though, so it's part of the fun.
Mine.
A Swiss city, oh my god.
Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we?
Otherwise, it should be a fairly standard AO. I mean, it's not hardcore medical, so there's no insta-death. It's just a matter of how quickly are they going to go in and do an attack. Because I don't have a lot of stuff right now. Probably do another large patrol and then another large patrol in the major town. But that'll be it.
Surprised that North Korea has the money to do an op. Well, they're being supported by the Chinese for this one. So the whole reason the Soviets aren't doing it themselves is because 1979 was the start of the Mujahideen War. So Soviets wanted to invest themselves in the Middle East. So China decided to step up to prove to their red partner, hey, we can do this, and then also utilize the Koreans to make... This is all like a hypothetical what if, by the way, but I thought it would just be a cool concept, you know? I do have D-30s at the airbase that I may or may not use, depending on what happens. Because the Koreans don't care about the local infrastructure. They'll start blowing shit up if they need to.
Do we have a course of action yet?
You see, Tootie, in my timeline, the Chinese are trying this in desperation to keep the relationship going. But then again, that's why the Koreans are also involved.
Wait one.
They are going to take boats, okay. I mean, NAP doesn't exist anyway, so...
No, we don't.
They're going for the bigger ones, too.
Hey, CIA boys, you took.
CIA have their own objectives. PMCs are doing their own objectives. Let's begin moving out.
What do you mean they have their own... You have the same objective.
Yes.
Huh. Neat.
What do you say to taking the little ribs up to, yeah, roughly the LZU marked, and then pushing up to the road and bouncing to the houses into Dogma?
Well, let's hope that patrol car... That...
God, you caught on.
I literally say don't drive up to Dogma, and they're literally going to drive up to Dogma. This'll be interesting.
Yeah, let's get into less suspicious boat.
Okay.
Controller for my group.
All right. This is gonna be a really quick campaign. Righto. Righto. Let's do it. Less suspicious boats.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll side switch them. Like, fine. I'll give them some leeway, but only so much, you know? They're gonna go, like, send a squad over and go, hey, like, what are they doing, you know? That's okay. Like, you know, if four frickin' fishing boats come in, yeah, they're gonna probably send, like, a 6-man group to come down and say, hey, you know, hands up, buddy, we're taking over your country. Bay of Pigs? Actually, hell, I do say... Because those are the boats they took to get onto the island.
Well, we're gonna take a fishing boat so as to be less suspicious.
But, alright, situation...
Yes, it is.
I thought I said somewhere... that they shouldn't use the boats. Yeah, so Alamo, you can use your boats you took as as transport, but it's not recommended that you bring them close to Dogma, and they're literally bringing it close to Dogma. I swear to God. These chuckle fucks. Okay. And they just knocked out the medic somehow. Yeah, so if a bunch of guys dressed up in white, or, whatever. I'm done bitching. Let's just let the AO play out and see what happens. I set up for friendly to blue for. I'll give them a little bit of leeway, but if I
Bravo, we had
look from down here and see a bunch of like guys dressed in white,
gotta drive them to shore.
yeah, I'm gonna literally get the binos out and look, and if they're white and they have guns, and switches out very quickly.
Hi, this is... Thank you, hi.
Please don't like, play chicken with the fishing boat. We nearly just killed, like, half of your dudes.
What did it?
Absolutely incredible. So where are they going? Because if they force me, fuck it. I'll just start spawning that. I don't care. That's not the AT version, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure, because the AT version's a direct fire weapon.
PMC, this is CIA. High copy.
Send traffic.
Hey, firm. Any chance you could not land directly on Dogma and spook them and get the VIP extracted by enemy forces over? To be perfect.
We're planning to land, like, in that little cove by Dogma. Is that too close?
Well,
As is coming in to fix things.
The entire bay the way up, so I would say yeah. To be
Hey, firm, we'll land north of Dogma then.
good copy. Just try not get spotted by it and don't spook.
Alright, what was the change of plan?
Yeah, we're going to go to LZ less stupid, since apparently pretending to be fishermen's a bad idea.
So they're breaking off to go north. Alright. Oh, I don't think Azariah has Liru's add-ons. Boy, what a shame. Barb, you got a bonk stick? Yeah. Yeah, no, you did kind of need that. A lot. I can understand. Considering you. Alright, so radio guy to each one of them. And then 2 single riflemen on guard positions. Since it's going to take them a hot second to actually...
You could probably move that a bit more south, but it looks like, let me just double check real quick. You probably move it a bit more southwest, just for the fact that they won't have eyes on us if we land on the coast.
Okay, we are literally landing at a fishing spot.
There you go.
The town is abandoned.
Yeah, if there's a boat that comes by the airfield, they're just going to shoot it on sight at that point. But I'm just going to deal with outer patrols and, yeah. Let me set up some helicopters, too, while I'm at it.
What about that Charlie LZ?
We are literally at LZ less stupid at this moment. We're just gonna hoof it.
Copy that. We'll meet up with you.
Oh, right. This was before I saw the GM. I set all this up before the GM update. Now I can actually, like, remove all the symbolism.
Yeah, we're going to go around behind the building, around behind the hill, roughly marked.
So I can get all that done later.
Doing
but...
whatever you do, my dude.
We're gonna rendezvous before we attack the town.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll wait for you at the barn.
What
Yeah,
barn?
there's the gun one.
Marker Re.
Mark. Oh my god.
I wrote in the announcement, hey, Tier 3s are going to command the force, but T3s aren't really doing commanding, so... Enemy factions are based off of North Korea, Chinese, and Soviet Spetsnaz. So there's 3 separate enemy factions, but this is the start of the campaign. Op 4 does not know that these guys are on the island yet. Let me get his AK out and see if he resumes patrolling, yeah. With his AK up like this. Lovely.
Here, I'll meet you at marker key then, assuming there's nothing at that.
So if they're not going to try to do a stealth insert, instead I'll just,
Copy that. If there is, alert us. We'll come attack it from the other side.
Op 4, hostile, no radio message.
There's no VIP in Dogma, which, gonna be honest, I don't think there's gonna be. These always have a twist. Then we can have them move up to Chestnut, and then we assault Nashville. Yeah.
They've taken 2 SVDs and a GL. So they think the VIP is going to be in Nashville. That's cute. That's cute. So they're trying to set up for what they think the op's going to be. It's never, ever do that, because that's going to completely disposition those guys.
What we need to do here is we're moving up to Chestnut, so I'll have supplies there and be a fallback position if you guys need it. Break.
I'm going to put a second truck down for quick transport.
To Dogma, get the contact if you can and bring them back to Chestnut.
Okay. These are all the Korean vehicles, including that Mi-2. This is what the Koreans will field. This is what the Chinese will field, and that is what the Soviets will come in because they're only a special forces group. But they're not going to show up unless they, like, really mess up.
Hey, firm, we'll retreat.
Like, if the president is killed, for example, then they will start showing up next mission, but you'll start seeing much heavier fortifications because they'll put a spin on
we'll reassess from there,
how this is done.
At that time,
hey, maybe if the players keep screwing up, they'll completely solidify Chinese and U.S. ties, and we'll do a U.S. gets invaded campaign after. Cold War starts in 1980, U.S. invasion. Nukes go off. It's all hell. Hell, we'll just turn it into a Fallout playthrough. We'll remake the Fallout TSB mod set, and we'll go from there. You died. Ouch. Yeah, his TFAR didn't update, that's why. Feels like bad company so far.
Do we want to wait for the friendlies, or do we want to push on?
Yeah, so this is that the stash place?
Hey, Alpha, be advised, this is a T-5000 about 300 meters to your northwest.
A T what?
An Osiris?
A T-5000.
What are they? I don't have an Osiris in this AO, and the frickin'
That's a majority. We're reconning.
CIA. You know what? We'll just see them all explode. Right, not an Osiris, right? An Oriris. Orsis. Orsis, that's my bad.
Yeah, big, angry, made of metal, has a minigun for an arm.
They're talking about Terminators. You know, while they do that, I can actually look into, can I don't think I can actually do the garage at the moment. Yeah, it would all be Poland-based, so I gotta remove those symbolisms
is it that little village at the top of the hill?
From the Eden editor.
Yes, there's an angry metal man about 300 meters to your northwest. He has a minigun for an arm. Talks kind of like this. I can't do the voice.
I'm trying to confirm his location because it's right on the opposite side of the hill. We can't see him.
I can't.
The joke is that it's the Terminator, my dude.
No, I know. I'm trying to confirm his location.
I'm not actually calling out anything. I'm just fucking with you.
Well, screw you.
All forces, this is Langley. I've struggled to use what we have to get a communication to y'all. I just wanted you to know that the guy monitoring your comms has just shot himself. He put his gun straight in his mouth and pulled the trigger. So whatever you're saying is cringe, and please stop. Over.
No promises, hi.
Just shot himself in the head over the radio comms.
Nice.
Yeah, so these are 2 ammo boxes and then medicals back here.
And some
Sounds like he was weak and unfit for any duty anyways, so no loss.
Break. AMC is a CIA. What's your status on moving towards Dogma? Over.
I said that there is no CIA resupply, so I don't know why they're confused that there's no arsenal there. Nobody knows.
PMC is a CIA. I copy.
Go for PMCs.
Hey, firm. What's your status?
Like I said, bad company. Yeah.
Time? Over.
Team, Alpha team is 700 meters away. Bravo team is bringing up the rear.
Good
Bravo
copy.
team's about 200 meters behind Alpha team.
Good copy. Relay when you're starting to attack and pushing in for Dogma. Cache at this time is secure and is general ammo, some launchers, a few other things.
Azariah's probably going to request a TP. I do have a nice marksman position up here. 2 marksmen on the tower, and then just, you know, someone that could actually observe for the artillery.
If you reference your map, one of the CIA men here has marked some points down at the briefing of our RPs. Feel free to use them to regroup in your positions on map when assaulting. High copy.
Alpha copies.
Thanks, Papa Chico.
I am a radio man.
Alright. Scratching my last, we're gonna bypass this red house and meet you at RP1, Bravo.
Hey, firm. Bravo, go around the hill and do that.
April 2018. Damn, you joined quite a while ago. Mine was in like February 2019.
Yeah, my base.
Ay. You know, it took me, I want to say 8 hours to make this mission. Between making the custom limited arsenal and researching all the weapons up to 1979, building the 3 custom enemy factions and researching what vehicles that were also used up to 1979, deciding who got what, making the camo and, you know, color schemes for the enemy, deciding on this map and, you know, the plot line I wanted to follow, and then making the butterfly effect. Also, they can meme about pretending there's a Terminator in the AO. Fluffers is not the president. No, I'm actually taking this semi-seriously. Unlike them, but it's okay. I'll just enjoy it when they all get shot, but I'm not going to let my mood bias my Zeusing.
Advised will be regrouping with you for the assault. Coming in from your north 3 times. Do not shoot us, please. Over.
Copy that.
Nah, Mr. Bug, I wouldn't do something like that. They're just trying to have fun. Let the disarray happen later and enjoy them getting murked and stuff.
Relaying from one of the agents. Can you make sure you guys are regrouped fully at RP1 before engaging? Preferable. Over.
8 hours from work for LZ, less stupid. Let's go, Pepe clap.
Before you get here.
And then this off's only gonna get like 4,000 views on YouTube. Pepe clap. Fuck's sake.
The match.
Come on. Moving.
Sounds like anti-Luton. Luton never had professionalism. He just had people that cared about his ops until he started abusing it, and then no one cared, but that's a different rabbit hole.
Bravo should be about 100 meters out from you.
Az is enjoying his Barbie time.
Alpha Bravo, if you're fully regrouped at RP1, feel free to move to RP2.
RP over here. We're moving to RP2.
The radios are preset, but apparently they're useless. I'll just get rid of them. They don't need them.
233.
Eyes on 1 times tower, 1 times techie on patrol on the southwest side of town.
Wow, thanks, Nightstorm. I appreciate it.
Something, man. Look. It's better than.
Okay. Can you mark it over?
7-man patrol, 213 on the ridge.
This is Alpha. We got some good old-fashioned turrets on top of some buildings, as well as guys on the hill opposite.
Should
Good
be
copy.
roughly northwest of Point Dogma, or in that area. It was mobile. I believe Point Dogma is heavily fortified at this time.
Good copy. Point Dogma heavily fortified.
Apparently Point Dogma is heavily fortified. The tech is somewhere to the northwest.
We're going to maintain the element of surprise as long as we can to those houses northwest of us. Do it.
Probably be smart of them to maintain a surprise, but
Where?
Yeah, there's statics on top of the
there's
building.
like 5 people. There's on the docks. No.
Karam, the issue with TSB is they don't really do well on large campaigns. I don't try to make more than an 8-mission campaign for these guys, because they lose their attention span. But then again, unless it's something like just a general takeover of a map with like nothing complicated tied to it, then, you know, something like what I'm doing for the Russia 2020 campaign is fine, because they're just slowly touching every area. But you know, something complex where gear keeps updating, which would happen over those 50 years, it's nah. It would be too much work for not enough payback.
Let's move, Alpha.
So, are we just gonna do tactical block to swap? Okay.
Stay behind the building.
I mean, this is a nice attack angle, though, because they don't have anything going here. We just have things going around right there, and I got another patrol in the town, and we have a 10-man patrol right there that has half of the patrol stuck. Awesome.
A little bit. Don't all stack up on each other. We have a lot of space here.
Push west. Dust, lead us off.
Alpha hold.
Why am I over here?
Cool.
Wait a minute. We're gonna go west.
Alpha hold. And let Bravo pass.
Hold.
Alpha is
move out first. Blue team will follow.
Yep.
Blue team, bound
Red
cross.
team go. Cross.
Move down
Red
into
team.
town.
Epic gamer mode.
Blue team.
And they have these 5 around here. QRF is going to take like a good 15 minutes to get here, so really we're just relying on other patrols to come down while the contact starts, but if they're quick, they can be in and out and have this op done in probably another 45 minutes, but I still have 2 hours before I need to be somewhere else.
No, we're now. They're all there.
Get behind the building. Get behind the building.
What do you see?
Hey, if the AI will throw their grenades or a GL fires or an AI will throw the grenade, but the reason they're spaced like this is because they don't have radios, so they have to be close together to communicate, but they don't want to be on yelling, so I don't see a point in punishing them for their circumstance.
Okay, he's taking the same.
You know what I mean? Besides, it looks like they're starting to serious up. You got this one group coming in to run interference. It might rejoin that main group. They're doing their job.
It was tricky to get down there. We're not going to go down to RP2. They'll leave us.
The only thing that bugged me was when they started joking about Terminators, but that's because they were just walking into the AO trying to have a good time.
What's it looking like, the position?
Fortified, couple techies patrolling, some statics scattered around like some child threw 'em, and a fuck ton of assholes in a building that is Point Dogma.
They've got a really good approach vector because there's actually not a, like, I don't think there's anyone looking at this angle. Everyone's looking at the other way. And then even these 4 guys, wait, why are they all looking away into the building? Like, I hate the garrison stuff sometimes, man. They're all looking into the frickin' thing instead of on Overwatch.
Ken?
What's up?
West. We're moving west.
Hold.
You guys coming down the road, watch where you're pushing into town if there's open.
Yeah, this group coming up with that group as well.
On the road on the southwest. Scratch that southeast.
There, that turned them around. Just regrouping them into a small subset.
Yeah, do you see that two-story?
Right, if you're not me or Dust, be behind.
These guys do not have suppressed weapons now.
Acid rounds for chuckles on the other side. Behind the building if you're not Dust or Rock.
We have one.
In the center of town, there's two guys. Hold up, on the.
Just meant to be a, you know, kind of a smash and grab, but if they linger, then bad things start coming, you know?
Red team, get ready to cross right. West, keep
So it's a mix of stealth elements and just doing quick raids.
cross. Blue team hold. Blue team cross.
Still waiting here.
But I mean, so far so good. There hasn't been any early contact. This patrol's coming around, so that might detect them, but... you know, things have been okay for the most part.
Slightly, sound like a robot.
See, marked a point on the map of our location of what area we're going to be taking. Basically, we're following this road into town.
Red team cross.
Yeah, a bunch of people just crashed out TeamSpeak.
Hey, TS is dying. Hold up.
A lot of people's TeamSpeaks went down, so we're just gonna hold here for a hot second.
What's that sound?
That's busy.
Yeah, a big chunk of people just got dropped, but otherwise things appear to be fine. Well, I mean, if anything, holding here is actually going to be a saving grace because this patrol is now going to go on the tail end and take a few minutes, so that'll let them get even closer.
Main J, are you on TS again?
Right.
Luke, are you on TS?
AI are set to good general skill, which you should always set, but accuracy's low, and then spotting and weapon handling are their default setting at 50, so...
Are they stationary?
that's another wave of disconnects.
Are they stationary?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, we're back.
Hello?
I think Teams is working again.
Looks like TeamSpeak stopping.
If you're
stroke.
not
Yeah, everyone else just came back on, so we're fine. Hey, Vendelin, thanks for the 500 bits. Got this guy looking, but now he's going to quickly run back off on his patrol, and that patrol is completely reformed. But again, it's squads of 6 and 12. I want to do something a little different than what I usually do. Usually I stick with 4 and 8 for fire teams and squads, respectively.
Alright, blue team's ready.
Large Korean number tactics, because why not?
Clone is stuck in the upper channel.
If he is...
There, so keep your eyes up.
Winters,
Okay.
you know, we've got markers up ahead, enemies. Just about 1 or 2 more bounds, then.
Yeah, so they mismarked the techie. The techie patrol's here. They got the squad going. They have the patrol here. They mismarked statics. There's only 1 static. But they have these marked. A little bit of misinformation going down, so.
Go for PMC.
This is PMC.
Hey, firm. Since we're back up, start pushing along the road. Try and hold contact as long as possible. Watch out for the dish on the roof of the skill building. Break. But you're green to move in.
Copy that. We're moving in teams. We're getting prepped to engage some the AI marked on map.
This is Bravo. Remember, hold engagement as long as physically possible.
Yep, we're walking up on them.
Probably sticking them back.
Now we got one squad going to low ground, one going on the high ground, then one group is still right here.
He went here. He went here to the left. Yeah.
It's just covering to watch that town go in. So this squad should rejoin that group and they should go down. The idea, though, is that they find the intel, steal the trucks, maybe kill the guys off of this, and then use those trucks to get to the other AO quickly before the Koreans can regroup. But yeah, I gave them all the G3 rifle as well.
Stuck in the building.
7.62 will easily drop these guys, and they have an MG. A lot of their weaponry is German based.
Also, watch out for the UAZ. It's probably shift your way. It's currently on patrol southwest of Dogma.
One shot start.
Bravo.
That patrol's too far away, but they have a radio.
John P. is stuck in a building. Can you confirm or deny?
Ask him if he wants me to ping it for high.
We will. Hey, firm, thank you.
My job's done. Don't worry about it.
John's out. John's out. John's out.
No. T3s are, they get special slots. They get a limited arsenal, so they can pick a lot of different guns. And then the rest of the community is PMC. But they all work together. I think he just clipped himself in that building somehow. But obviously, you know, if he opens that door, he might aggro some of these guys, so.
Yeah.
Shut up, Barb.
This will be our engagement, Mark. Followed us. I'll be last.
Yeah, so I don't know why this group's still here. I guess as a blocking force, but one squad going in on their own is a really risky idea. Well, there's a difference between when you say veterans for TSB, that's T2+. T3s are T3.
This is Alpha. We're going to start entering the town.
So, there's the car coming back. They're going to hear that.
Coming down the hill.
But by now, they should have that. Oh, Arma.
Where?
You bastard. You bastard. I guess it didn't like me zooming in there. Everything's pre-garrison, so it's fine. The only thing that I garrisoned was at the airbase, so that'll break, but everything else will play as is. Well, we'll see where they are by the time this kicks off, but whatever. Go to Outcast stream and he'll show off what's going on, but everything's already preset, so I don't have to worry. I'll just say, like, 90 seconds have gone by if first contact happens. I don't even know what would have crashed me right there. It didn't crash everyone, which is good, but what would it have been? Maybe I went into that custom building and it just gave me a status access violation when I poked my camera in there and rendered everything inside. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine at that point. But this is main mod set, which means it's going to have a 2-minute boot time, so there's definitely going to be first contact started. Otherwise, how's everyone's evening going so far, wherever you are in the world? Trying to organize a Gary's Mod event on not this Saturday, but next Saturday for TSB. I know someone that has a 20-slot server, so I can reserve because he wants to bring 2 people, so it's gonna be I can bring 17. So that should be fun, you know, for some trouble in terrorist town, some murder, and some prop hunt for a few hours, you know. Very what we do on the channel. But I'll make the announcements probably tomorrow. Ouch, Aaron. Well, as long as you got a new one, it's working now. It should be fine. Alan, you've been getting map crashes? It's weird. Not a TTT op in Arma. I'm not scripting that. I'm not asking anyone to script that. That's why, whenever someone tells me to, you know, I should look into scripting some game mode into Arma 3, I'm like, or we can just go play the game that has it, you know? Not everything has to be done in Arma 3.
Let's give him a warm welcome.
Alright. So I'm going to put the BRB screen up for a second so I can get back on my server. I hope they didn't hold and they continued on, because that would be weird. Cool. Trouble in Takistan Town? Oh, that sounds cool. We could probably do an Arma game night and, like, get a bunch of those game modes set.
I copy, start disengaging.
So they're disengaging. Alright. They haven't found the intel yet, so I'm gonna say... How do I want to do this? Let's get all the QRF to come in first.
Alpha's gonna steal this Ural here. Scratch that, I mean Bravo.
So I'll say it was at 50. Did you get stuck in the freaking... Yes, you did. These silly, silly goobers. And do I have any other far patrols? I do. They would hear the gunshots.
Oh, Bravo Stylus is starting to disengage on there.
Who's arriving at the
This
target building
is
now?
Bravo. We are in the process of disengaging. We are stealing 1x0, pulling
They got
north.
1 year old. They're pulling away. I'm gonna assume they got the intel, but we'll see. I need to go back into Zeus there to... You have to double load it. I'll see if they grab that second one. I'll delete the floating body there. They killed the driver, but they blew up the wheels, so they'd have to bring the spare wheels over to repair it. But I think they're gonna blitz up into here. I do have a BMP to pull out, but we'll see how things go. So I apologize that we missed that first engagement, but... Arma, where will you be when it crashes?
Well, right now, Adrian and Matt coordinating shit up there. Up on this, like, just
No, there was a truck.
Oh, they're about to run into a squad, and that squad might start firing at them.
Charlie, are you...
Yep, there we go.
This is Bravo. Be advised, President has been moved to a different grid. One moment.
Yep, so they know where he is. They marked it on the map. But yeah, no, they actually, they're being very quick about this, which is nice. Let's hope they go back for the other guys, because I will send QRF there. QRF is going to be quicker to move over there, though.
Engaging northeast, if you weren't already.
Copy that.
How many people can I fit in one of those MI2
This
transports?
is Bravo Squad. We found intel at the objective point. The President was moved to grid 142117.
Good copy. Start pulling back to the boats.
Alright, cool.
Charlie, are you on net?
Why does he have his handgun out on the... Huh.
Are you marked as Charlie?
Interesting. So they just also said to pull back to the boats. You got one quick that's pulled out right here.
Towards the boats.
Good copy.
Oh my god, the AI pathfinding is really suffering through these towns.
Then we'll be moving towards the president or the target location. To the west.
Copy that. Apparently we have a Charlie team. I just saw them breach. I can't get in contact with them.
Good copy.
Yeah, because they don't have an SL.
Look, man, sometimes it's useful to know what you're doing.
That's why we need a line of communication.
Alpha, do you know your guys accounted for? Because apparently there's still people inside the school.
The issue is, if I murder 5, if the more people I kill in the previous AO, then
Good copy. We need them all to disengage.
Okay.
the harder the next AO becomes.
So they don't have a radio.
So this group's dismounted. They're chilling here for the moment. Got another 5 minutes, but then I'll start generating QRF. Why did everything just default back to... There we go. So the issue is they're losing their opportunity, because if they fully disengage, then the patrol, like, I'll keep one patrol there, but that patrol is going to keep patrolling that area. And they're going to step up security in the other areas with QRF, because the president is the biggest concern. That's fine.
Alright, so just to confirm, we're taking the boats where? CIA?
It's 30 AI that are about to come around.
Bravo Alpha.
Now they're getting really disorganized here. They could take the boats all the way down there and come around, but...
Bravo, this is Alpha. Do you copy?
This is Bravo, send traffic.
Where are you taking the VIP?
We do not have the VIP. However, hostiles have moved the VIP. Yes, at the grid, marked on map.
Oh, never mind. Thank you for that.
Alpha, can you move across the
The AI will sometimes, like, aggro follow Vix, even though they have no way to do so. So I'm just going to delete them and put them back with their squad, because there's no reason that they'd follow them all the way up there. That's just an ARM AI thing. Alright, get rid of the floating bodies. This group's about to come under fire and get pincered.
We are at the boats.
I got 2.5 minutes.
Back up in the truck. We're going to drive on over to the objective now.
Hey, Firm, did you catch what I said?
They literally just walked into a pincer movement.
Okay, if you can set in the circled area, Bravo can go get ready to push into the compound from a tree line. The idea is that you do not engage until we start the party, at which point you'll be able to just nerf everything on that side. We'll push in, get the president, pull out. That work for everyone?
We shall try to get there as fast as possible now.
I don't know why, actually, because I have patrols instead, I can just copy and paste. Yeah, so priority will be the contact. So we're gonna go ahead and land back there. And And then organize some ground MTLBs to use. And start sending them in another 30 seconds or so.
Bravo, Charlie's in contact. We're gonna go save him.
Yeah, we'll send them now.
Hey, firm, is there a Charlie on net now?
Nope.
Hey, firm, Alpha, if you're in contact, disengage. I guess just don't go near. See if you can shake them and move over to the Overwatch point, stealthy like.
Alright.
We got an enemy chopper discovered.
Confirm, hostile chopper.
Hey, firm. I don't know. It's an ugly little ship.
If they shoot it down, then I'll start sending armed choppers and scrambling stuff, because right now they think it's just a light presence.
Enemy helicopter.
Right.
I'm working on the casualty already.
Behind, window.
Yep.
I got him.
Just drop the medic.
Bravo, can you let me know when you're near the president's location for some recon over?
Will do. We're about 300 meters off from Bravo HP.
Good copy. If you can, do not engage at this time.
Hey, firm, the plan is to not engage until people are fighting. We're gonna sneak over on foot due to the chopper.
Alpha, push west up here.
We just collapsed a building. Whoo! Well, he doesn't exist anymore. So I'm gonna pull him back. MTLBs are still a little ways away.
Eyes on, Charlie.
Stay firm, currently to your west, up the hill. I can pop a white smoke, that's all I have.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna focus on reinforcing the prison site. We're gonna focus on where this contact is.
White smoke to your southwest.
They might be able to get a break from the contact here. They might not.
Yeah. Fucking head off. Right, who's to my fucking left?
Someone.
Yeah, so I just dropped him. So BTRs are really rare right now. They like the Koreans haven't fully deployed yet. I do have some BMPs though. I don't want to set them up just yet. Still gonna be another minute and a half. But I'll actually just start deploying them for the moment. So that helicopter is going to take like a minute to reboard another group. And this other squad is coming over. That's going to cut off that QRF route, though, but air will start going stuff, and I've got stuff to send from over there, which will take a little hot second. This is good, though. They're acting as a decent distraction at the moment. And then those are transport unload markers. Well, at least they're driving over the bridge, which is nice.
Alpha, what's your status down there in the northeast?
But he lost a massive amount of blood.
They're licking their wounds at the moment.
Alpha, can
And you got units routing. 20 seconds. Which means I will start sending them now. I gotta make sure when it lands again that I get the SL out as well. They're gonna pull it back a bit because they've lost contact with everything, so they're gonna have the MTLBs go forward first.
Alpha, high copy 5-0.
I don't think they'll be out of radio range.
This is Bravo. What's up?
Good copy, Bravo. Continue recon on the compound. I'm trying to get Alpha.
This is Alpha, I'm back on net.
Good copy. Pull to your direct side.
And another 5 minutes, I send in 2 tanks, 2 T-55s.
Scratch that. Start moving northeast. Disengage. We got Charlie back. Disengage towards Chestnut this time in the boats. High copy, Alpha.
So we're going to where the previous position was, where there were targets reported, so...
Yeah, A-firm. Just disengage at this point. We're cutting our losses.
Yeah, they're pulling back. I'm going to delete some of the bodies.
Bravo, can I get a status update in President Compound? What's it looking like?
Currently waiting for my recon boys to get back to me. Estimated to be about another 3-ish minutes. I think it's been about 7 since I sent them to look.
Where the heck is my chopper?
Good copy.
CIA,
Are you still able to disengage southeast, northeast here? Along the road.
Where is my chopper? Where did my chopper go?
CIA,
Bravo, high copy, 5-0.
This is CIA, Alpha.
Go ahead.
I apparently lost half my squad, and scratch that they're on the Euro.
Good copy. What's your current status?
No, I didn't get shot down. I
Team's active with 1 times blue.
think I might have just accidentally deleted it somehow. I don't know.
Hey, firm. Are you disengaging it this time?
Let's remake it.
Hey, firm.
Not too hard to remake anyway, but...
Alpha, you guys able to disengage, or no?
Push the MTLBs up. Got this other squad coming. Let's set it to full. I got that Ural, but it might be full.
Guys, we are taking shots.
Why?
He's fine. Got it.
Why? Like, what the heck happened that time, you know? I'm happy I built all the garrisons in Eden Editor, though. Otherwise, this would be a fucking mess. But it's definitely something to do with those buildings. When I scroll close to them, I just crash. Weird. But they're about to be sandwiched by 2 squads, 2 MTLBs, a 3rd squad coming around, air support coming in. 2 BMPs, and when I get back in, the BMP, yeah, it just doesn't like it when I scroll in as a Zeus on the flooring, so I'll just stop scrolling. And I was just going to scroll in to see if they actually, like, broke their engine, because the sound for the engine cut off, and I'm like, wow, did they really just do that? But no, it was because I was crashing, so don't go near those buildings. So how's everyone's day as we pray to the players and hope that they can get their act together? Sometimes Zeusing, it does. You will crash a lot. It just happens. Twitch is pranking me. It's not April Fool's yet, though. It's not April 1st. I want a redo. That's A-okay. I'm not going to bother with the BRB screen this time, so... How do I determine QRF size? It's dependent on the scenario. I factor in how much time it'll take for them to get there, how much I'm going to send, how well deployed my enemy force is, and where I would be deploying them to and what would take priority. Like, so for example, if they hit the prison, all aircraft currently in the AO is going to immediately go over there because that is the priority. But this is, for all they know, it's just the local government's military trying to do a counterattack. So it's mostly me playing as the enemy commander, sometimes giving a little bit of leeway to the players, but at this point I'm just letting the AI play the AI role, you know? It's April 1st somewhere, yeah. I'll just stop scrolling into those buildings and be fine. Just take another minute to get back in. Armor just thinks it's April 1st, 365 days a year. Ugh. But I apologize to you guys, because you're the ones that get stuck with the crashes with me, so... Again, Outcast is streaming, so if you go to the, multi, should be fine. Well, at least you get to see my fun server password for this event. I thought it was pretty cool, but... Psyoped by the CIA. I thought it was a good joke. I change it every op, though. And I'm going to literally take the server offline after this mission like I always do, so... Oh, there's only 3 survivors stuck in the middle of town now? Awesome. But, you know, if you have a bunch of guys, they need to kind of figure out, hey, Charlie probably needs to back out and get a radio. That's just me, you know? So I got another group over there. They've pulled out for the most part. Why? Why did you... get out of the VIX? BMPs have showed up. And my aircraft decided not to go in. Even though I thought I gave it the order beforehand. So, can we do that, please? There we go. On 5-0, comms have just died a bit, but we're just trying to figure out where these guys are. They've all hunkered down in there. So at this point, we're just sweeping for wherever that last squad is. Send those guys up there, those guys over there. Ping the server, God. So I gotta wonder... Those are just various units in the... Okay, so Outcast is stuck in town. Which is pretty hilarious. You got that chopper coming back. Oh, they're gonna try to do a rescue here, but that's gonna be... They're gonna have to pull out of town here. Because if I catch wind of that, it's going to be a messy one. Why? Here, we'll do a closer LZ. Come on, transport unload.
Right.
Tabbing out real quick. Someone said all right, and that was it. Try not to scroll in on anything. That was too far down. You didn't transport the dudes. Fucking stupid ass chopper. He switched himself. Okay, so we aggroed. Get all that to start going. Chopper I'm going to send back. And we're going to start tracking it. I'm going to delete you because I think you're the problem. And let's get those T-55s in play. And they'd be already about halfway there. So we'll say they're right here at this point.
This is CIA back on that. Had some comm equipment issues. Anyone copy 5-0?
This is Bravo copying 5-0. What's up?
Hey, firm. How are things going at that time?
Hold up while I shoot good idea ferries.
Did you get yourself stuck? No, you're just dumb. Okay.
Right. Bravo to Goon Squad and fucking other forces. We're going to Bravo hold point to wait for y'all to start hitting the compound at the front to pull their attention. Once you do that, we will push into the compound, raid El Presidente out of there, and fuck her off back into the woods. How copy?
Good copy. Vote. Go for it. Be advised, we're being chased by an MTLB and an MI2 or rocket pods at the moment. You might lose contact with us in a second.
Affirm, so assume no support.
Yeah, quite possibly. I think we're about to die.
They gotta get to a thick forest, ditch it, and keep going. I mean, that's kind of obvious, but I'll pretend I didn't see that.
What's up?
Need fucking 80.
Okay, we're currently leading the heli and the MLB in a wild goose chase. We're off to your southeast.
I don't control their path, so if they drive into that other group,
Could
then...
lead them out into the middle of fuck nowhere. We will go ahead and deal with this then.
Just trying to get all the AI across, you know? Yeah, and again, they're getting stuck in town. I'm just trying to stay away from those buildings that crash me.
Okay, Bravo, coordinate with Charlie there and get ready to strike that. Take the target if you can and evac towards the point. High copy.
Yeah, so they haven't really made an effort to hide. I'm just kind of following them.
Bravo, Charlie, high copy.
So these guys are coming in.
Bravo, Charlie, you hear me?
This is Alpha. We got a bunch of armor here.
Good copy. Can you get the others and basically coordinate for the attack in El Presidente compound?
Copy that. We might. This is an armored division. We're driving in an area.
Yeah, then stay low and don't get spotted and don't attract attention to yourself or else you're gonna die.
They will see us when we start moving over the hill.
They're not after you. They're after them.
A different way. Do so.
We're just waiting right now. We're gonna see if they can pass us.
Advise when they pass. Confirming they're mobile.
I mean, we watched them go in there. Like, if they went to a thick forest and then dismounted and then walked off, then timed it well. I'm very lenient with my choppers, but yeah, no, they just keep coming out.
Alpha, you feel like you can take that compound with Charlie over?
Ooh, the micro game. Making sure all these infantry squads are set to full. They're still staying low.
Thing's right over there.
I do like how they are actually holding their breath here. So yeah, no, I've lost sight of that, but if they pull out of that area, then I know where they are, but if they evade as infantry, then they should be fine. So I'm gonna have him do a circle and see if he can spot where they are, but Last known position.
Bravo, we have a armored division that's going to be going southbound.
But as soon as that prison reports contact, all of that's going to shift over to there instead because that becomes the priority. But yeah, they can ditch that and then evade away. So I'll move that into my AO there, but so far so good, right? Let me go ahead and delete the bodies that are under me.
Exfil route.
See, if the AI was smart, I would have had the infantry get on the Vixen go, but coordinating that in Arma, the AI are just dog shit. So again, as infantry, like, they're dressed up in white. They're not really gonna... Chopper's not gonna really see them. Unless they silhouette against something, but even then... Overpowered Deputy, thank you so much for the 11-month resub.
Nice.
Fluffer's Revenge was pretty good. Yeah, no, I agree. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, man. Hope you're staying safe on Coven. I hope you get a kick out of this one.
Willing to do something stupid if needs be.
I think I hear a vehicle.
I can...
Yeah, so that's the tank coming around.
Alpha and I think Charlie were moving.
We'll live by that.
Hey, firm, let me know when you're in position then.
I will try.
Like, why did you go in the open? I mean, it's easy for us to see with the Zeus cam, but the reason I picked white camo is so they can evade choppers, but...
The final order from CIA, if you can get in there, get the El Presidente. We've got armor down by Hill 357. I recommend you follow purple.
Soon as shots start there, I'm gonna give it like 30 seconds there.
Here in a second.
LR guy is in this building, unless he's picked off immediately. They're gonna call it out, and then everything's going to run into this AO instead.
There it is. Northwest.
Clear back last.
Aye, firm.
Wait for it to get close, or not.
This is Bravo. What was that explosion in the distance?
CIA probably engaged them. CIA, can I confirm you guys engaged the armored division?
Yep, he's gonna be RTBs out of action there. That tank I'm gonna pull around.
Just see if you can hear me. If you destroyed the BMP or MTLB or whatever they were, T-55 can come up behind them.
Here. Right, Alpha, Charlie, are you all in position to start playing with the compound?
Have everything start charging.
They might think it's me. Or they think it's all.
Hey, firm, be advised. I think...
Adriano said ducked over there.
Stay prone. Tell you guys to stay prone.
Oh, what's this bullshit? Everyone forced stand it. I forced them to stand. Yep, alright. 30 seconds.
T-55 is not disabled.
This is fucking Bravo. We're starting
5.
the party early.
Good copy. Good luck, Bravo.
19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12,
Be advised that
11,
T-55 will be pulling back towards you from your
9,
southwest.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, this is the most important thing in the AO, so everything needs to kind of shift over and go deal with that instead. Chopper's gonna come around. Oh, the chopper's gonna be prepped. It's gonna take a few moments, though. Some vehicles have sight lines and they're harassing, but orders are gonna be to pull into there. So let's see how quick they are. Luxie's already run up.
All forces that are attacking the compound, be advised QRF is coming from QRF mark on map 142-099. It'll be coming that way, consists of 1 times T-55, an MI2.
Ooh, another BMP round came in.
Affirm.
Otherwise, that squad's running up. Lots of infantry, though. Lots of missed Moz rounds, too.
Did anybody know?
Some of the vehicles are pulled back. They're distracted. And driving out of that ditch kind of slowed them down, but this massive tidal weight of infantry, gonna give it till 35 till I send more stuff. AT is just missing and missing again. Got a few men down.
Probably you can need to expedite there. You've got an MTLB T-55 shipping your pulse on a BMP-1.
Affirm. We are.
Tank's moving, I'll bet, slowly. I'm gonna wave that chopper off because it's gonna go pick off QRF. Wow, they're just missing again and again with that AT. President's still alive, though, which is good. Multiple men down in here. Medics in the back, though. We can start working on them.
Okay.
BMP's driving around. And that QRF's gonna start coming in, too. Oh, this is getting close.
I'm gonna do a program remove. Affirm.
Guys, status on compound? You guys nearly done there? Because if you're not, you're gonna have to pull back soon.
Canada just got blown away! Oh! And then Simon just got shot by the machine gunner up there. Wow! Wow! Yo, what'd you go in the prison by yourself for, Goober? These guys ain't playing ball. Luxie trying to cross. Oh, this ain't good, Chief. Another missed Moz round. BM shot came in, took the medic out.
Well, I'm probably gonna go down here.
Good copy.
Oh, man. Yeah, so all the QRF that was chasing them is now coming here instead. Are you the... Yeah, you're the screwed up one. You ran out of fuel. Okay, well... I mean, at this point, just... You're a low priority right now, but all that QRF... Don't tell me they just missed again.
I'm not dead.
Oh my gosh. Tonight's AT skills. All the Korean QRF coming in as well.
Piss off. Piss off, will ya?
Piss off, will ya? I think he's out of 18. Cypher.
I think this is GG for the campaign. Nailed it. Just tried to breach. He killed 2 of them. Didn't hit President though, which is good. Oh man. Tanks coming in. BMP's coming in. Oh, this ain't good, Chief. Audrey Hato's hiding right there. I think he's okay. These 3 are up here. Wow. All this prep. One squad ran in before the other. Nailed it. Wakes back up. Might be able to clutch. Is he paying attention? Or is the corner camper going to get him?
Oh, Mr. President, man.
Hey, all right. Come on, Canada. No, it's Nailed It. Nailed It is going to have to grab him and, like, run back, but there's a BMP over here cutting him off. Oh, God, all that QRF. BMP just annihilated this position.
Copy. What's the status?
2-man effective. We have a CIA boy with us. He's now down. We have 3 tanks encircled us.
Whew.
Good.
This was the worst possible outcome. Because, again,
Also,
they should have just cut left and led the QRF away from them. But instead, they just happened to put the QRF right here, and now it just immediately goes to the President compound. But I'll explain that in debrief.
I've got the President right where I am. I need an exfil though. A lot of contact to the east of the compound with the
So Nailed It has his radio. He's getting suppressed, though.
Good copy. And that's on Bravo HP? Or where are you?
I'm gonna mount my pods with red smoke.
Okay,
A lot of men down.
We're not close.
If I'll get it up for you in a sec.
Carbon might be able to clutch. John P. is back here as well, also overwatching. He's taking a marksman rifle.
Here, Mark.
No, yeah, okay, that's a G3. It sounds exactly like the Dragunov, though. He's doing a lot of damage here, though. And it is 35. I'm going to start bringing in additional QRF.
Your marker is accurate.
Oh, this...
Good copy. So now
This is getting messy, guys.
completely sorted.
There's a fuck ton of enemies to the east. I'm pretty much pinned in here.
Good copy.
And you're going to start seeing disconnects from people who have died. So you got a handful of guys trying their best to hold. Nailed It's doing his best. Oh, there's a snake in here. John P. also doing his best to overwatch. There's a lot of vehicles here, and this group's still just staying here. They got the Ural out.
If you can pull out of them, do. Otherwise, just try and hold at this time in the building. We don't really have anything to support you.
If I'll try my best.
Yeah, pulling that QRF right next to the objective was probably not the smartest idea.
That'll be the 100 out right now.
Yeah, I think it's ignored you guys and come to the compound. Yeah, I got a BMP and a tank out here. I'm just gonna stay in my building.
Thing is, I only have, I don't have any more vehicles to send from this sector. This was just the QRF. Oh, and that's the BMP firing into this. I think I just heard Ravon say fire as he went down. Azariah, I think, is the only one left that's alive. Oh, that fell apart real quick. All right, I'm going to send a squad over to go check on those guys. I need to start sending guys in to make sure the president is secured for the coup. I'm gonna be honest, like, there will be some survivors, but with most of the player base dying and the objective failing, that might just be an automatic mission fail. Like, campaign fail, excuse me.
What are you guys doing over there with El Presidente?
So we might do World War III, but we'll have to see. Oh, okay, MTLB is helping him out. Wow, MTLB is really helping him out. Okay.
And I'm staying in this boat.
What are you doing? Sir.
Hey, firm, do so.
Sir.
We're trying to get some AT and see if we can help you, but the situation might be fucked.
Hey,
He didn't deploy anyone.
You kill or capture me.
You didn't deploy any. Oh, you frickin' goober, get over there. Fucking land. It's the right marker, right? Yeah, I don't know why he's not doing it. Weirdo. John P's on the roof, he's looking for AT. The AT guy was on the front, though, and they did take his AT, but wow. I'm gonna start wrapping it up. He's just holding the corner. So match just going up to Hydra. They have that MTLB mark Adriano's going for it. T-55 is just lingering around right there. John P now trying to hold that one spot. Well, Jay, there's no point. Like, it's... They would just use the boats that are still there to leave and go back to Japan, you know? Oh, is your gun disabled? No, it's... Oh, no, I think it's disabled. I need to see it move up and down. No, I just saw it move up and down. Yeah, he's just a silly AI. Here we go. All right, finally, some more QRFing. John is doing his best here. It's gonna take another 2 minutes for me to put another group in. I think Az is still alive. Yep. Okay, he's able to get Dingy up.
Oh, that buddy's a spirit. Fuck.
I'm not doing that. I don't know what is. I think it's when the players leave. BMP was tanky.
What are you guys doing on the compound?
Oh, it's because you got a weak track hit on it. You didn't hit the armor, you hit the track. Same with that one. So you got some bad side hits, though, but there were a lot of rocket misses, too, in all honesty.
I'm gonna cover and try and help you, but I'm not very hopeful. Got people going back for AT at this time. Hopefully we'll be able to grab some and maybe make something of this.
John trying to run up to the roof there. Oh! He just got blown away. Yeah, that group's done for. This BMP, I've ordered it to come back, but it's adamant on that position. Another 30 seconds, I'll go back to that aircraft and put in another group. Cypher's making a run for it. That was fun as hell. I'm glad you thought so, Revanche. Again, the biggest mistake was you let the entirety of my QRF down here, and then once you started attacking where the president was being held, I waited 30 seconds for him to call out, hey, anyone out there, they're trying to kidnap the president. Oh, nailed it. Trades with him. But yeah, that just, all the infantry that was going over to track those guys went, oh shit, because they have a radio guy. So they went over to the compound. So the biggest mistake was leading the QRF that close. Because had the QRF not been here, you would have been able to take it. So Carbon's dropping all of his stuff. He's making a run for it. My cat is trying to get on my lap. Hi, cutie. Ooh, did Nailed It wake back up? I think he did. Lucky. Little sub. Alright, I need to get another squad in there because those are fresh squads that I can use to search the building. Get him back there and give him a land because his transport unload, he just doesn't want to do it. That BMP is finally pulling back. Carbon's dropped all of his stuff and he's trying to run. He's dodging bullets left and right. Alright, those guys have confirmed they're all dead. I'm going to send them back up here. John doing his best to hold. Oh, but he gets shot in the back of the head. Hillary Clinton style.
I hear like tons of vehicles outside and a ton of them shit. I might be fucked.
I'm not that far away. I'll see if I can help you.
And these guys are trying to move in.
I'm probably not going to be able to.
Oh, man. I think John's waking back up. Trying to order these guys to search this building. Yep. All right, Nailed It. I hope you're ready. No, what are you doing? You just picked the worst possible. Oh, he surrendered.
Smart about this.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, he just surrendered.
But this I can't hold somewhere on. You guys are superior force here.
Wow.
Right on my back.
Wow. That's hilarious. Adriano just got gunned down in the open. Carbon's gonna live his new life on this country. Oh. Nah, that was the best call to make, like in a realistic situation. And now the Koreans are celebrating with a gangbang. So who are they shooting at? Are they shooting at Lolo? Oh no, they're shooting over there. All right, well, I mean, I got vehicles to send. Since we have the AO secured. Are you... Rambo, I really don't appreciate you doing that. Where... Oh, you're the group from the regular... I can get rid of all these. I don't need them anymore, but... Here they are. I was wondering, like, why am I not seeing their symbolism, you know? Did you run out of fuel? Don't tell me you ran out of fuel, you goober. I'm gonna assume he refueled, but I'm gonna keep him off station for a little while. Go. Alright, let's get the Koreans out of their little orgy here. No, stop it. Bad. No more gangbang. That was short. Nope, that did dismount. I was gonna cook it off, but yeah, no, see? So just the AT missed or was getting weak hits.
I've hit mine once, missed the first shot, hit the second.
If he hits it again, I'll give it to him. They're trying to cook the Vic off. They haven't realized it's dismounted. I'll give it to him.
Fuck Arma.
Yeah, so I got the other BMP decrewed, by the way. So that's both BMPs down, one of the tanks down, one of the MTLBs pulled back. There was one BMP here, though. So they've dealt with like half the vehicle QRF, but good God. They could take the tank, yeah, no, it's still possible. I think Lolo is dead. Yep. And Carvin is running around living his life. I think this guy is being sent to track him, though. I'm gonna just delete him and send him over back to his group. Trying to get these guys away from each other. They're holding a prison at this point. Yeah, so you got a D-track. I have an AT guy, so I'll get that guy up and... Oh, wait, no, we have one right here. I hit that. Yeah, so now that we got that tank down, just waiting for them to pull back out of the AO and admit defeat at this point. Carbon's gotten out of the AO. You got these guys just living their life. Okay, they got the other BMP hit. If anything, it's just proving the fact that the AT was balanced and they just had really bad accuracy today. And it makes me a little more infuriated about because it's like, damn, guys, like you had all the tools. You're proving that you had all the tools. So I just have one tank and one MTLB left in the AO. I love how Carbon dropped all of his stuff and he's just running for it, man. No, a lot of people missed in the beginning. That's what screwed them over the most. Because you weren't able to take out that BMP and it just fell apart from there. I still love how Kennedy walked in and then got shot to shit by two of the guards inside. Like, he was not expecting that. That made me laugh pretty hard seeing that. Well, as your radio, the short-range radios, I mean, it's just one of those extra features where if it worked, cool, but it's not, that's not a fault of what happened here. There was just massive miscommunications all around. But you had LRs to work with. The SRs were literally meant to be just a short range for the CIA team. But also, I said in the mission announcement, GC commands the PMC force. There wasn't really a lot of that. It was more so everyone just went out and did their own thing. So they're going to drive off. We'll end it. No, you weren't supposed to have radios. CIA were given SRs just to see if it would work. It didn't, but either way, it could be played without. They still had LRs, though. Alright, that is it. Not gonna write anything. Nah, I'm just gonna move to the next campaign.
Or lead the QRF further away.
We live.
Yeah.
Alright, so, well, there goes that campaign.
All that work for nothing.
So, Charlie connecting into the server and not taking SL. If I see that done again on one of these offs, I'm just going to kick you all from the AO, because that's what fucked everything, really. Because Charlie had no contact, and it just screwed everything, so I'll put most of the blame on that. But for that event, CIA and whoever would not have led the massive QRF that went to the town right next to the final objective. Because once it's called up to say, hey, the guy, like the compound we're storing the most important person on the island and is under attack, people are going to go from tracking like 4 guys in a truck or whatever to, oh shit, we need to go respond on that. So all of the QRF that was following them just brought them closer to that objective, and all of that happened. AT tonight also, a lot of misses. And then when you made a hit, a lot of them were in the tracks. And it cost you. I was watching the CIA at the end, though. They got, what? 2 BMPs, a T-55. Yeah, I think that was it. And then they also hit an MTLB earlier, which screwed it. So it pulled back and then ran out of fuel and stayed on a hill. The guys dismounted. We're like, ah, shit. They would have called
we
for...
also tracked another T-55 next to that MTLB as well.
Yep, so you had the AT means. It was just a lot of misses tonight. And because of you weren't able to take out that first BMP, it cost you. And then QRF came in. I watched Kennedy open the door to the jail and just get annihilated by 2 guys that were watching the door. That was messy. And the only RCs I did today was 2 AT guys, one to fire RPGs at you and take out a building that some guys were in, and then the other one just to boop the T-55 at the end, because at that point I was also wrapping it up. So that was all AI. And I think nope, and then there was one more. Before I RPG'd the building, I ran a guy up and just sprayed into the window, and I think I accidentally hit someone in the back of the head, but that was just me trying to rush a guy up to put pressure on you. But I kept crashing, but I built everything in Eden Editor, so nothing would de-garrison when I did that. I'm glad I did that. But yeah, I'll think of something else in 2 weeks to go for this. CIA, I'm sorry that your radios didn't work, but your radios weren't needed, at least the SRs. I would have just removed them anyway if the campaign continued, because I didn't think they'd be needed. But it was just to see if I got the scripting right for them, but I didn't. But nonetheless, it didn't take away from the fact that everything was very unorganized, but whatever. Alpha, then Bravo, and then Charlie, and then whoever represents CIA can go. I'll put up feedback, and you can bash it all you want.
Okay, this is pretty cool. Alpha, squad lead, we went in to Charlie's RP point, or landing point, not RP. Rallied with Bravo at the first RP. Went to the second RP, just did not go down that hill because they didn't want to get spotted. Alpha went in through the town mainly to avoid being spotted so we could get up close and personal. Ended up double timing when Bravo went through the docks instead. They got close and started engaging. After that, I heard a call out to head to the boats after the trucks were leaving, so took my squad, went to the boat. Got another call saying, hey, it was actually moved. started moving back to go there. I found out Charlie was fucky-wucky with the radios, so we tried to go save him. When we picked up Charlie, I went down, and when I was down, I lost half my squad. After that, moved to the RP point where CIA dropped us off and left. Waited till the armor column passed us. That was something. After that passed, we started moving around to get to better position. That's when Bravo was caught and they started shooting. We were in the open and missed first opening 3 rocket shots. I picked up a rocket and did not realize that it was already set to 200 meters and shot it at 530 meters or 430, whatever it was, which is fun. And it went really downhill from there because, Bravo.
CFK.
Pretty much seemed to go, at least from our end, fairly well up until that last AO there. I hadn't realized just how close that QRF was. And I fucked up and got spotted, and then we somehow didn't manage to hit AT on that vehicle that murdered everyone, so no. Aside from that, my boys, you did well.
No, I'll be streaming,
boys and girls,
I'll be
good
back
job.
in an hour to do 506 on the ground. They're doing
Gold
Star Wars
star.
stuff.
You failed.
The campaign's dead before it even begins.
Charlie.
See, if the president died, but they all pulled back, it would have still continued.
So for our, Charlie
but everyone
was
died,
a
so.
group of 5 people. No one took the squad leader's role, and so for the first little part, we kind of just did group decisions and then figured out what to do from there. And then once we got into the main town with the dock, we linked up with Az and Outcast, and linked up with them until we reached the next objective, and that was our year on 50. When we reached that next objective and everything went to shit, pretty much everyone died, it seemed like. I pushed a little bit south to a rock, so that's why
Last objective, one squad went in, the other one lingered, and
for the 30 years.
Yeah.
All right, anyone else?
CIA?
Matt, you want to go, and then I'll pick it up at the end?
Sure. So the original thing was we were going to have the main infantry force move along the northern side of the waterway in order to get to the town, while CIA got on a hill after checking out the cache to see what was actually in them. We moved down, got in position to be able to look Overwatch after you guys went into the school building. And
you're right, OXK.
a lot of you were able to pull
I'll
out
look at the video in between the ops.
So we had to send one of our guys to go.
I meant to, but then I got caught up in another meeting.
And then I think by that point, Bravo had decided to pull west after the order to pull northeast was given, and we kind of got split after that. We weren't able to regroup due to the QRF coming in. So what we ended up doing is finding Alpha, I think it was Alpha's truck. Half of us in the CIA squad boarded into that. The other half were with Charlie as the radio communication to Charlie. Since I was the only one with a short range that was programmable, I could only talk to the other CIA guys and had to relay information through me, which got a little bit complicated with 3 different SR programs. The Alpha Squad eventually got pulled, I think. I'm not really sure where they ended up, but we were with Charlie, pulled out to the south, had Azariah stick with Charlie, so I had radio, and we set them up on the eastern side of the prison. Then went back to Outcast and I think Alpha, and they had a huge QRF swarm on them. So when we pulled out, we were being followed by a scout helicopter. Originally was going to pull east, but then it was called that we could ambush the MTLB and the helicopter that were following us with the Charlie squad guys. So we set up to go down the road with that, but as they crossed the view of Charlie squad, it was a lot more than MTLB and a helicopter. And by that point, if we turned west, we would have just gotten mowed down because they would have had visual of us cresting a hill. So we just went as south as we could, tried to tell the infantry squads that they had very little time to get in and out, but they needed to do it quick. I don't really know what happened on the prison side, but when we got there 30 minutes after, I think everyone had died due to the disconnects. Or not due to the disconnects, but it was clear that a lot of people had died because of the disconnects. Me and Outcast tried to bait out as many of the armor pieces as we could to AT them, hopefully freeing up any of the living people. But it seems like there weren't any living people at that time due to the mission fail.
The thing that happened at the prison site of it was when it was apparent to the Charlie team that you left me with, that it was a lot more than a single MTLB and a scout helicopter. It was a fucking armored division with 2 BMPs, a T-55, and an MTLB. Someone called out that there was about 3 squads worth of infantry pushing in from our north. That position that we were in where you left was untenable, so we had to pull track south to try and at least circumvent the AO. Well, not the AO, circumvent the QRF. So we pulled south, and we pulled a little bit more southwest, and if we had hunkered down in position, we would have been fine. But somebody to our northeast, I think that was Alpha's position, somebody opened up on the final compound, which drew everything over there. If you had...
Sokon, thanks for the resub.
One comment that
Hope
I made
keep enjoying the operations.
was, if you don't...
Hope you got a kick out of
if
this.
you're not
Hope you're staying
if it's
safe on
not
COVID.
shooting at you, it's not your problem. But also, when people opened up, whoever it was to the north, people saying that Alpha was with me, I'm not sure which squad opened up then, but somebody opened up and you drew everything over. Being patient and waiting for shit to pass is a viable strategy. You do not need to speed run operations. You can wait, see how things plan out.
I'm gonna kind of pick up where Matt left off. Once we started having the helicopter follow us, what ended up happening was we decided that we were going to go Sear, try losing the helicopter, because in order for us to go and support infantry over by the prison, we needed to get a rearm first, and we didn't want to go and bring the Ural and all of us over towards the safe house and then blow the cover of the safe house. So we all split up and then set up a rally point once we had lost everything. We managed to lose the helicopter and everything else following us. The only people who actually managed to regroup were myself and Matt. We came up with a plan on the fly to try to relieve pressure off of the prison, where we went to cache, grabbed every single AT stick, and then we sat there and Hell managed to take out a good majority of the vehicles. And then the plan was to leave that position, reposition, and do another guerrilla hit onto the area and hopefully clear out more guys and then push our way into there and see if the guy was still there. We figured that worst case scenario, if the El Presidente gets captured again, they're not going to kill him, as they didn't kill him the first time around. So that means that we could theoretically still rescue him later on if we failed in getting to him the first time.
You gotta save me as well.
So we tried going in there. We tried causing as much of a ruckus as possible to draw them away. It was partially successful, and then when we got in the Ural to go and reposition, that's when the mission was called failed. So both Matt and I sat there and we went through a whole bunch of laws.
So just to make a few pointers. One, full squad did watch like the entire QRF thing go by on a hill. You didn't see the infantry because they were lagging behind, because having infantry get back in a vehicle after they've been spawned is a gigantic pain in the ass. But that was done, which was really cool to watch. I ignored the white ridges because I just assumed they'd blend in. Same with after the infantry dismounted from the truck and started running around, the helicopter couldn't see you because the ground was white and you were white, so I just ruled that as that. But a truck, it's much easier to spot.
That was my point.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to scrim with the truck because we can move faster with the truck and keep them baited away.
Yeah, but
my point to you was, we're white. The ground is white. The truck is green. The ground is white.
Yeah.
They're gonna follow us in the truck.
Very easy.
We ditched the truck in a tree line like 2 clicks away from the objective and just walked it because we heard there was a helicopter in the area.
And then the QRF was, first off, there were 12-man squad just around. Those came in. You guys dealt with those. After 10 minutes of contact, 2 MTLBs were prepped and sent in, each with a squad of 12. 10 minutes later, 2 BMP2s came in. BMP1s came in with squads apiece. And then 10 minutes later, which actually turned into 15 minutes later because I crashed, 2 T-55s came in. So all of that was following because they got reports that, you were driving out, so they wanted to try to find you and eliminate you. So, turned messy. But anyway, hope you had fun. Feel free to bash me in review. It's open now, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night or morning wherever you are in the world. BRB. Alright, so we'll be back in about an hour for Star Wars on the Ground with the 506 because it's a new mod set. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers. And have a good one.